Yo, what's good? Y2K, I'm back with another video. And today I want to talk about a so-called controversial topic. A lot of people shit on this character. A lot of people make fun of this character. A lot of people make memes out of this character. And that's Yamcha. I'm here to fight for my nigga Yamcha. Let me tell you why. First of all, people like to say he the wackest or the least or the weakest character in Dragon Ball. Number one, that's not true. He's not the weakest, but let's get into it. It's three characters more trash than Yamcha. So we gonna start it off first by sticking up for my nigga Yamcha. First of all, when they found this nigga, he was in the desert. He was a desert bandit. He was a nigga who was in the streets. He was lost. He had his mind lost. He ain't really know what his direction was. Hooked up with Goku and them after throwing hands with him and was like, you know what? I'm gonna be down with these niggas because they seem like they got their minds on something bigger. First of all, let's get this straight. This nigga is a regular dude. He ain't no dude from space. He ain't got no super secret lineage that you don't know about. He a regular dude from the desert, poor. Learn how to do fighting skills. Learn how to fight. Saw Goku and Master Roshi do the Kamehameha. Learned it himself. Then on top of all of that, he learned how to fly. He can shoot power blasts out his hand. And he is a star baseball player. That is top tier human human life right there. Like, that's like Ken Griffey Jr. or I don't know, A-Rod. You know, you see him hit a home run in the World Series. Next thing you know, you turn the channel and he throwing hands with somebody. Not just throwing hands with somebody, throwing hands with a monster that's trying to take over or destroy the earth, and he flying and shooting power blasts out his hands. We lost our minds when Deion Sanders and Bo Jackson played two sports. Imagine if a nigga played top tier level baseball or anything and then saved the motherfucking world at the same time. That's like LeBron James dunking on somebody and then just taking off in the sky. And that's whack. So let's get into the three people that's way whacker and the worst characters instead of Yamcha. So number one, we're gonna start at the lowest to the top. Number three, Krillin. Since when was niggas on Krillin team? This nigga always was the worst character. Then nobody liked him when it first came out. So let me start it off. This how nigga trash, right? In Dragon Ball, this nigga was a hater. He was a hater. When he was training with Goku, he was a hater. You always see him got the little side eye look on his face because he was a hater. Imagine you getting somewhere and you coming to train and a nigga just better than you. Instead of being like, hey bro, you dope. And he don't got no ill will towards you. Goku ain't had no ill will towards Krillin. Imagine he had no ill will towards you. And instead of being like, oh man, you cold, teach me some of that stuff. Nah, fuck that nigga. Bitch ass nigga. Hate that nigga. I'm gonna be better than that nigga. Hating ass nigga. Number two, he got killed more times than Yamcha. Yamcha, as we know, so far only died twice. Krillin has died at least 3 times. So let's go back to Dragon Ball, right? At the end of the martial arts tournament, he said, oh, I forgot something. And he go back and nobody can find him. So Goku go find him and this nigga dead already. How you a main character and you get killed off screen? Every time Yamcha got killed, you at least seen that what happened. He got killed off screen. Number one. Two, he got killed by a nigga named after a church instrument. Tambourine. Piccolo, right? Demon King Piccolo was coughing up babies. They never addressed that again, but he was coughing up babies that didn't look like Nameks, and they was named after instruments because, you know, Toriyama got weird naming conventions. So it was Tambourine, some other niggas, because it's going off the, you know, Piccolo is a flute or is an instrument also, so they going with that thing. But they killed that nigga off screen by a henchman. He got killed by a henchman off screen. If that ain't trash, I don't know what is. Fast forward, right? Fast forward to the Namek saga. Frieza lifted that nigga in the air, and before he died, what'd he say? Goku, help me. You finna die. You can scream anything you want. Jesus, help me, Lord. Mama, like the Migos, mama. Just scream. Or fuck you, nigga. Like, if it was me, I'd be screaming all types of shit. Fuck you, bitch ass, pale ass, purple head, bitch ass. Man, I'd be talking all types of shit. This nigga so much of a bitch in his dying moments, his true energy came out. Help me, Goku. You learned how to fly. You flew to this planet knowing you couldn't fight. Whole ass nigga. Then the third reason why he a whole ass nigga, when they had the opportunity to save the world from Cell and stop him from absorbing Android 18, mind you, he never talked to this character before. He never went out with her. The nigga is an online simp. Krillin was a simp for Android. For this. He fell in love with this. An Android. He fell in love with this phone. He fell in love with an operating system. And that's supposed to make him, he was conflicted like this was a character he knew all his life. Instead of saving the world, this nigga was, oh, I don't know if I can blow it up. I just, what do you mean, nigga? We put this shit in your hands so you can save everybody. And he better than Yamcha? Get the fuck out of here. And, oh, by the way, we talking about trash characters. Let's talk about the second trash character, right? Bulma. Now, y'all might be saying, what about Bulma? Bulma a hoe. Let's get it. Let's get to this right now. So she met Yamcha in the desert or whatever. She started liking him. She going through a bad boy phase. That's her MO. We understand that. But it's sometimes you could take it OD. So let me tell you. First of all, she rich. Her daddy makes stuff. She rich. So off bat, she got a responsibility to the planet to hold the planet down. But look, she met Yamcha, fell in love with him. Bro, look what all the shit he did. You got to understand, when Yamcha died, it wasn't like he had powers. These niggas was coming straight off of Dragon Ball. If you never watched Dragon Ball, them niggas muffin caps was blown back blue when they seen a nigga shoot a fireball out his hands. That was the top tier shit that they had ever seen. They was lost. Before, they was just regular throwing hands. A nigga flew and they lost their minds. So they going off of that. Goku is dead already. He got blew up. And it's some other niggas from space they said is even stronger. That nigga pulled up off rip, being a real nigga. Y'all killed my homie. The planet is in danger. I want to throw hands. And he went first. Don't nobody go first when it's some shit like that. You go last. You would scope it out to see what happened to everybody else, or y'all would jump him. That nigga say, let's go first. I want the smoke. I don't care who you is. I'm going off my Dragon Ball powers. Nigga, I just learned how to fly yesterday. Let's go. And he beat the Cyberman. It ain't like he got whooped. He beat the Cyberman. He beat it. It cheated. You know how when a nigga beat you, if a nigga pull out a gun on you, it's only three things. Number one, you whooped his ass. Number two, he's scared. Or three, he just want to get straight to it. Obviously, the Cyberman was so scared he was getting his ass whooped. He was like, I'm going to take you with me. So he jumped on his back, jumped on him and blew him up. That's the only reason he lost. Because a sneak attack, and he whack for that. He weak for that. He the coldest nigga, the regular nigga. He said, I want to throw hands. Going back to Dragon Ball, he saw Tien. That nigga got a third eye up here. It's a third eye up here. Don't nobody want to smoke with a nigga with a third eye. And he had a move where he grew mass arms, and Yamcha was like, let's go, nigga. What you mean he weak? So look, Krillin is whack. He whacker than Yamcha. Bulma whack. She seen all of that, seen him get killed. He dies, right? Trains in the afterlife like Goku, because we coming on Namek. We hopping down on Namek and we still throwing hands. At this point, it ain't got nothing to do with Earth. The Namekians, the history of the Saiyans, what Frieza did to them, that's none of his concern. Goku, my homie, we want the smoke. I'm finna throw hands and I'm gonna get stronger. Mind you, he training with Piccolo too. All he knew of Piccolo before was that he was a bad guy. Still training, throwing hands. Piccolo went first. They never wished him back to go to Namek. So then they tell him about the androids and shit, right? So everybody got to train. The nigga was working out, and Bulma falls in love with a nigga who came to the planet and was ready to kill everybody. Watch Dragon Ball Z when it come on. When Nappa flies through that jet. You don't think that nigga who was flying that jet had a family? You don't think that nigga who blew up, that he was fucking with all the people that was blowing up randomly on the planet until Goku showed up? You don't think them people had families and people that loved them too? Vegeta sick them niggas on them. You know how much of a good dude you gotta be to have no powers? I'm talking about Yamcha, a regular dude, and he can fly and shoot blast and all that stuff, hella strong. I'm talking about a nigga who even weak, he ain't got no powers. Said, I'm gonna go in the military, I'm gonna train and protect this planet and my country. And he flew into Nappa, and Nappa blew him up. And as Bulma, head of the Capsule Corporation, or at least the heir to the Capsule Corporation, you mean to tell me that didn't do nothing to you? You was watching while everybody like, dang, he fucking killing these niggas. She over there like, I'm gonna suck this nigga dick. Just watch. Trash character. She fucked with this nigga just because he was working out hard. You a hoe. Bulma always been a thought, bro. That's number 2 trash ass character. Then Yamcha went in there and was hanging in there. He didn't explode. He couldn't handle it. But then when shit got real, he quit. I quit too. Don't nobody fuck with me. You got your son getting his hair like mine all the time. That's weird. My bitch left me for a space alien that was killing everybody. Then Android stronger than the niggas that was killing everybody who was scared of the nigga. Then they stronger than him. Choke me up and suck my energy out. Ah, fuck y'all niggas. I quit, bro. I'm finna go play baseball and do my thing. Cause y'all niggas don't fuck with me like that. That's real nigga shit. I'm not putting my life on the line for no niggas that's gonna fuck my bitch. That's what I'm saying. So look, and then, before we switch over from Bulma, let's go back to Krillin real quick. He ain't opened up no martial arts school when he got older. After he got his little android bitch and had a kid, this nigga became a police officer, and the nigga don't even fly. He ride a fucking moped all the time. But he better than Yamcha. And the worst, trashiest nigga we all know is Goku. From the beginning to the end, Goku is the worst character. So let's go stick straight to Z. The nigga never want to finish niggas off, always want to fight niggas. Then raise his kids. How you look? This how fucked up Goku is, right? How you not raise your son and leaving with another nigga whose father you killed? Y'all ain't watched Dragon Ball Goku. Now, King Piccolo deserved it, mind you. He flew through that nigga's stomach and was like, oh yeah, by the way, since I'm finna die, go raise my son. Y'all got something in common. Y'all both ain't got no daddy. Peace. I'm on Snake Way. Like, huh? Then stay fighting niggas, giving niggas chances just because he want to fight. He don't give a fuck about the planet. He don't give a fuck. Then, he a deadbeat. He had his son in the woods. Ain't nobody know he had a kid until he showed up with him. Then he had all these friends he made along the way in Dragon Ball. Never call them, never pull up to their birthday. Some of them niggas probably died, never went to the funeral. But whenever he need help, hey man, he come talking in your voice. That's invasion of privacy. Talking in your voice. Hey y'all, can I? I'm kind of short on energy. Can I borrow some energy real quick? Ain't never gave me no motherfucking energy. That fucking Frankenstein nigga that was from Dragon Ball, he never gave him no energy. Oh, but Yamcha the worst nigga in Dragon Ball. Yamcha the worst nigga in Dragon Ball. Then he a motherfucking coon. Goku is a coon. How you let a nigga destroy your whole race? And when he was on the Namek, when they was on Namek, he was talking. He was like, I don't care about my heritage. Blah, 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 blah. Then worked with the nigga and was trying to low key make him your friend. Trash ass nigga. And y'all talking about Yamcha? Y'all talking about Yamcha just because he want to play baseball and he got sucker punched and the nigga fucked his bitch? Like it's not fair, bro. He did what he could, saying that niggas was fake, and did his own thing. He show up every now and then with the suit. Like, niggas get it fucked up. Gohan has the suit and all that shit on because that's his job. Yamcha show up in a suit because he balling. Like, he rich. He ain't gotta work. He play baseball and fight niggas on his in part-time. That's cold. Everybody else got their shit fucked up. Tien and Chaozu is in a relationship that niggas don't talk about because you know how it is in people's family. If you getting touched on, people want to sweep that under the rug. We don't know how old Chaozu is, but them niggas is fucking. Piccolo never does anything. He afraid to go back to Namek for some reason. So obviously something wrong with that nigga. Vegeta don't want to take care of his kids. You know why? Because he is embarrassed. It's just like Invincible. He look at his wife as a pet. You slept with your pet, dog. You nasty bastard. So Vegeta is ashamed. Krillin is a weirdo. He slept with an android, slept with a phone operating system, and he got a kid somehow. Master Roshi's just a pervert. The little floating rabbit and oolong. Y'all just still cool with them. He came in the game with the floating rabbit and left the game with the flow. Like, that's my homie. That's gonna be my homie. You can't say that for everybody else. Goku is the deadbeat dad, coon, and he just lets dudes take over the world damn near just for a fight. Like, everybody in the cast from Dragon Ball Z is trash except for Yamcha. Yamcha the only nigga that achieved something in life. Goku ain't achieved. Goku's a deadbeat still. No wonder his wife is trying to tell that nigga, yo, Gohan gotta get a job, bro. Cause like, nigga, what are you doing? What are you doing? And then Chi-Chi trifling too, cause you know that nigga Goku don't bathe. You know how he fucking motherfucking urinary tract infections that probably nigga probably didn't gave her because he's so dirty and trifling. Like, bro, I digress. The bottom line and the moral of the story is lay off my nigga Yamcha, bro. He did the best he could, and out of everybody in that whole cast is doing the best. He got a job. He's a superstar baseball player, and you wouldn't try him. You wouldn't run up on him with the little memes because he got hands still. He still can fight. He's still better than the average person. Everybody else trash. Everybody's life is in shambles, and they shitty. So why is we dissing Yamcha? So this is a joke video, by the way. I'm not serious. I'm not super angry. It's just a joke. So take it, relax. But yeah, man. Tell me what you think, man. Give my nigga Yamcha some love, man. What is another anime character that doesn't get the love that he deserves? Let me know down in the comment down below. I'm Y2Cam, and I'll check you on the next one. Peace. I'm out.